Audio check 1, 2. Quick audio check 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Facebook followers. Thank you for joining us here on this gorgeous afternoon, late morning, early afternoon, whatever you guys want to consider this for you. We are going to be discussing this big winter storm that's going to be moving through the area. Tomorrow is what we are looking at, seeing this winter storm move through. We're going to see quite a difference in snow systems here. Amounts are going to vary, and we're definitely going to be keeping a close eye on this, as it is going to impact some travels if you are traveling further south today. I'm just waiting for this to catch up just to make sure that... Good morning, Facebook followers. Thank you for joining us here on this. We are live on TikTok. We are not live on TikTok today. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook today. So thank you to those of you that are joining us. I decided not to do TikTok today. Just simply wanted to do this quick little brief update with you guys and everything as well. As we jump into tomorrow, we are looking at a winter weather advisory that goes into effect at 6 a.m. This system is going to push through the area in the early morning hours through the what we consider the overnight hours. For some of us that get up early, it is going to be about that commute to and from work, or to work in that morning time frame. We do expect a sloppy drive to work, a commute to work there is going to be kind of a sloppy one there. We do see that Minnehaha County, Lincoln County, Turner County, and the counties down right along the South Dakota-Nebraska border are under a winter weather advisory. So we are definitely keeping a close eye on that. Now, a lot of you don't want to stick around, so we're going to make you stick around for snow totals. What are we looking at when this snow system does push through, timing of it, and everything else like that? So as we look at the latest model here, give me just a second here to get caught up. As we look at the latest model here that starts to push through right about that 6 Zulu is when we start to see that. So that's about that 1 o'clock time frame. As we start to go through there Tuesday at 12 Zulu, so about that 6, 7 o'clock time frame, we do start to see things really start ramping up. About that 12, or this is 18 Zulu, so about that 12, 1 o'clock time frame. That'll quickly push off to the east and out of the area by your commute home. But that latest model there, actually, we're going to continue looking at this here as well. And then as we go through the rest of the week, we're not expecting any other snow systems. We're watching this low pressure system for this weekend that will be moving into the area. Come into Saturday, Friday, Saturday, we start to see this really start ramping up on our back doors. We are watching another snow system that is going to progress through the area Friday into Saturday as well, bringing us another substantial snow system pushing through the area. Then as we go into Monday, we start watching another development of a snow system there. You can see right now it's over in Iowa there. It does stick to Nebraska, Iowa. But if it does shift just a little further south there or a little further north, it will start affecting our viewing area a lot more. Now as we go into next week, already we are seeing another snow system. So Friday into Saturday, we are watching one snow system. And then now Monday into Tuesday, we are starting to ramp up and starting to see another snow system start to push through the area. Now, this is about a week out, so definitely take it with a grain of salt and run with it. We do expect to see a little bit of the models change as we go into the course of the next week here. We are watching another low pressure system that is going to be moving through the area there on Thursday is what we are really watching, is Wednesday into Thursday. Is that next low pressure system is going to bring us our next snow chances as well. So, what are we looking at for timing with this? We'll take a quick look here at our latest HRR model run. We'll go ahead and start that there at on this morning here. We'll start putting this into motion here. We can start seeing some of that isolated showers up there and stuff, but we don't expect to see that change over. Then as we go through the day there, you can start to see things into the evening here start to really ramp up. Then as we go into the overnight hours, we start to really see things transition over to that snow factor as well. About that, again, about the commute to work, we expect to see that snow pushing through the area. We expect to see that continue to progress until the late afternoon. That'll quickly push off to the east and out of the area. And then as we do go into the as we want to take a quicker, closer look here, give me just a second here to get this set. As we take a closer look here, we will see things when they will start to move into the area. I'll get this reset up here, and we'll start to look at that. Now, as we start to slow down or look at this here as closer, we do see, again, about the afternoon into early evening, we start to see some rain showers push through central portions and then eastern portions of South Dakota, changing over to snow as we go through the overnight hours. And then this system really starts to ramp up in the Sioux Falls area about that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock time frame, and then about that 8:30, 9:30 time frame, it really starts to impact the Sioux Falls area, progress its way eastward and out by, again, the afternoon. So we are going to continue to watch that snow system as it does impact that area. Now, a lot of you are wondering what is going to be the snow totals. What are we looking at for snow totals? This is going to be about that 50 percentile of this system holding true, which is going to be more of the accurate one. We can see those snow totals right around that 1 to 2 inch mark for the Sioux Falls area, a little further south about that Beersford area. We're looking at about that almost 3 inch mark. South of Yankton there, we're looking at 3 inches. Mitchell, about a half inch. Brookings, about a quarter to a half inch. And then Tracy, Minnesota, about 1.5 inches. Get over into the Mankato, Fairmount area, Alberta Lee area there. We're looking at a little closer to that 3 inch mark. About that Laverne, Worthington area there, we're looking at about that 2.6 inches. Spencer, 2.2 inches. Norfolk, Nebraska, about that 1.5 inch. Sioux City, Iowa, about that 1.6 inch mark. So the greater the red, the higher the totals there is what we are seeing. Give me a second here for some reason. I got one program that doesn't want to work for me. There it goes. As we take a look at the area here, you can see that some of the temps are already in that 30-degree mark. This is ahead of that jet stream that will be pushing through the area. We do see about 41 there for the Sioux Falls area. Out in Chamberlain, about that 43. Brookings, 36. Even up further north there, up by Siston, about that 37, 39 in Aberdeen area. So definitely some warmer air is in the area, but this will quickly change as we get into our latest model here. Oops. Of where this jet stream is setting up. We will come in and look at that. As you can look or watch here as this jet stream starts to push through. You can see we're actually watching two separate jet streams. One's right down through here that is pushing up warm air, and then we are seeing that cold mass of air coming through with that second jet stream there. And that's where our chances of snow and everything is going to become. As we do look there, right through here, we are actually looking at a very nasty setup for that area. We are actually, Storm Prediction Center has put out one of the highest risk of probabilities of seeing some severe weather. Memphis, Tennessee, down through Arkansas area there, and up into northern Louisiana, into Mississippi area there. We are looking at really high risk of actually seeing probabilities of tornadoes in that area too. So very, very dangerous weather as we're dealing with snow tomorrow. These guys are going to be dealing with some very dangerous, severe weather that's going to be pushing through their area tomorrow. Good news is, as we take a quick look at our local radar, I got to take a quick move here. Good news is, as we take a look at our local radar here, we are not seeing any type of weather starting to move in as of yet. So we are continuing to monitor that. Now we're going to take a quick look back to this WSV3 model run. We are going to take a quick look at snow depth. So we're going to go the next 42 hours out. And you can see this puts Sioux Falls about that 3.5 inch mark. This shifts the heavier snow just a little further south or further north. So we're looking at that 3.5 inch mark, about that 1 inch for Brookings, Tracy, about that 5 inch mark. And then up as you get into the St. Cloud area, Minneapolis area, about that 6 inch amount. 1.25 inch to a half inch for the Fairmount, Minnesota area, Laverne area there, about that 2.8. Hayward, Beersford area. Let's go Beersford area. About that 1.9 inch. Yankton, about that 1.5. Vermilion, about that 1.1. Mitchell is looking at nothing. Just to the east of that, we are seeing a dusting of that as we hit about, I think that's about that Salem area there, about that 2.5 inch. Madison, about that 2.3. So you can see snow totals are right around consistent with somewhat of this map here we are looking at. So not too far off. We are looking at this model run is suggesting just a little more of a... Sorry, my phone is blocking my icon, so I can't really see. But we are looking at about that 3.5 inch mark for that Sioux Falls area, where our other map keeps that further south. So we are definitely going to have to keep an eye on this heavier band right there between that Yankton, south of Yankton, up there through Lincoln County, Harrisburg area, or Lincoln County, and over into Iowa there. We are seeing those heavier bands. Those will look like they shift just a little further north there, bring us our snow totals just a little higher with this latest HRR model run. Now this HRR model run is the latest weather information that we get from the National Weather Service with this one. So again, we do have winter weather advisories in effect for areas in green. We are expecting between that 2 to 4 inch mark. We do expect to have this move through your commute time. So we do expect to see a little bit of a messy commute for you in the morning. We do expect accidents to occur because we are in South Dakota and people forget how to drive in snow. So we will have that risk pushing through the area here. We are going through this as well, again, just to kind of show you guys what we are looking at and when we do expect to see things move through. You can see, those of you that join us now, you can see what we are looking at. We'll zoom in here in just a minute, kind of giving you a look at the national map there. Down by the Sioux City area there, in between Omaha and Sioux City, we do expect to see some of that mixed precipitation move through that area with that as well. We do expect it out of the area by 3 o'clock. However, we do expect a little bit of a messy commute as well with that. And then we will, again, zoom in here and take a closer look at our closer to home. And we will start this here in just a second. We, again, see those rain showers start occurring. Isolated rain showers throughout the day is what we expect. Those will increase as we get into the early evening and into the overnight hours. That'll increase and change over to snow. That'll move into the Minnesota area there. And then we'll start really see things ramp up about that 3-4 o'clock time frame in the morning. And then move out of the area. You can see there about that 8 o'clock time frame is we are seeing the snow really heavy through the area. By 3 o'clock, that'll move east of the I-35 corridor. 3-4 o'clock, that'll move east of the I-35 corridor and move out of the area. So that is a brief rundown looking at our precipitation outlook here from the National Weather Service. We are looking at just above that normal for much of the country. It'll be near normal for a lot of us. As we do look at the temperature outlook, unfortunately, folks, it's not looking promising. Looks like temps are going to start dropping here pretty soon. We did see on that latest jet stream there, we did see that bring us some colder mass air coming through. We could see that right through here is what we are looking at for that. So you can really see the two jet streams moving through. Bringing us that moisture, heavy moisture for the Indiana, Iowa, upper eastern Midwest area there. We can really see that really increase too. So definitely another cold snap there coming towards the middle of the month there too is what we are seeing with that jet stream, bringing us that Canadian cold air, northern cold air down into the states. So definitely some cold air going to be moving in as well with that after today. It looks like, unfortunately, today's going to be our last nice warm day, and then we're going to start getting these colder blasts coming through the area. So stay tuned with T-Storm Chasers as we start to watch this winter weather start moving into the area. We'll continue to bring you guys the latest weather news and information. Thanks for joining us, guys. This has been AJ Town live with the T-Storm Chasers, bringing you the latest weather information. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic day.